Hello, my sisters. It's time to craft our way to victory with a brand new OTK using Grom, a card from Classic Hearthstone, revitalized by the new Battlesworn Faceless. This will allow us to get 2 additional copies of him, doing upwards of 60 points of damage, which is going to be able to get rid of any opponent that we might have. Basically, the idea behind this deck is to use Cover Artist to copy Thaddius on even polarity, then slam down Gromosh when you have a Sanguine Depths already on board. Use the 2 Battlesworn Faceless in order to copy the Gromosh and then OTK your opponent that way. However, there is a backup plan from the Depths. If it hits any of the OTK tools, such as Gromosh or one of the Battlesworn, you won't actually need Thaddius, and you can pull off the OTK even easier that way. Now, for the Mulligan guide of the deck, you are going to be looking for early game removal tools, such as Belling Flames, which will allow you to get Ignis online. Outside of this, you're going to be looking for draw power, such as Shield Block, Blackrock and Roll, so you can use it before you draw into Gromosh, and finally, from the Depths to discount the bottom of your deck. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. Alright, time for a game against Paladin. Let's see what they have in store for us today. There are a few Paladin decks actually floating around now, and like always, my 8-cost minions have to stick to my hand, because why wouldn't they? Let's use Verse Rift just to get online, give us a little bit of armor. I'm assuming they're probably going to be a slower Paladin deck. Hey, their name actually makes a lot of sense. I wonder if they only play Paladin. Okay, there's Shield Block. There's Service Bell. Curious. Doesn't really tell me much information of what they're playing. I guess we use From the Depths. Oh, Odyn is tempting, but I'll go for the Battlesworn. Keeping Odyn in the deck for Blackrock and Roll is actually probably not the worst idea. I know we could easily probably win by having a 6-cost Odyn. Hey, Starlight Groove. I'm glad someone is finally using that card. I know it's seen a lot more play than it used to. All right, let's rock out a little bit. Ooh, they're Dance Paladin. Okay. This is why we coined out Blackrock and Roll. There is no other reason besides exactly this. This is exactly why we coined that card out. The nice thing, though, is Grom in this state, as long as we can wail on their face, will be 60 points of damage in a single turn. Okay. Ooh, sanitize. Let's sanitize the board next turn. And then just go face, putting some pressure on the face, and then we don't have to worry about any bigger minions. Okay, there's a Metis. A Metis could be a problem, though they did buff up their own board. In theory, we could just, we're not going to do that. The idea would maybe be that we're going to want to use Bash to attack into it. We could have maybe used a Metis to lower everything to 2 attack or 2 damage, and then we could have wiped out the board with Sanitized, or use the 0 cost, but I really want to hold onto that for combo. I completely forgot that this deck is running Ragnaroshus straight up. There's the second Battlesworn. Alright, so all we're missing is Sanguine Depths and getting to 10 mana. Okay, look, Odyn is not technically how I want to win, but I mean, Odyn is pretty nice at 17-17. Oh, trope. Oh, trope. Ooh, that could be bad. Let's see what we can grab off of Ignis. Going for 10. Wind Fury is so tempting, but I think Flame is better. Yeah. And then just take the Battle Cry and draw a few cards. Come on, give us Sanguine Depths. Thaddius, you're literally too late here. I don't need you anymore. Combo-wise, we're just good to go. Okay, so how do we do this? Because what we really want... Oh, we got it. We actually got it. We attack with Ignis first. We hit the 6. That puts all of those up with Divine Shield. That's fine. We swing, get rid of them all. And then, come on. I just Actually, I guess if any of their minions live, we still have combo in hand. We literally just need one minion to live. Wonder if I catch it this turn or not. I don't think I do. I think I accidentally give them an additional turn because I'm really looking for that Sanguine Depths. And we definitely did not need the Sanguine Depths to win, I don't think. Yeah, I definitely did not see the lethal on board, but we have it next turn no matter what. As long as they don't put down another Annoya troop. Another Annoya troop would be very annoying right about now. We're at 23. If they're not giving up at this point, I'd assume they're probably going. Yep, I was going to say equality into the 17. Gets rid of that. Oh, wait, do we? I really don't think I see lethal like the majority of these turns. We're giving them a lot more chances than we should. What does this grab? Cover artist. I mean, that is full combo now. Like, there's no way this isn't full combo. Well, I mean, yes, it isn't full combo because we're still missing a minion on their board. If they have any type of minion on their board that isn't a Noya troop, we are good. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get. Oh, that. Uh, that could be a problem, actually. Actually, no, I don't think it will be a problem. I don't think it will be at all. Uh, because we just slammed this down. Not even an 8/8 can stop us here. And behold, the Enrage. This in the deck. I want the draw, to be honest. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll take an additional draw. Hey, Thaddius. Huh. Wait, is he starting on even polarity now instead of odd polarity? Is that what I'm noticing here? I swear every time I draw into him, he's even now instead of odd. Game? Grom, 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 Grom. Why are you always stuck to my hand? Every single game. I guess last game we didn't have him stuck to my hand, but like almost every single game, Grom stuck to the stupid hand. I can look like after this game real quick. Okay, that's the interesting little interaction that I would have never expected it to work that way. And the fact that it does makes me annoyed. I'm not dealing with this shit. And I do realize that Thaddius is like literally dead every single time we need the combo. Hey, there are some cards in this dude's list that I'm just like, what the hell is this guy playing? Okay, wait, this can't attack, right? Oh no, if it's attacked. I mean, yeah, I'll take that for free. All right, combo wise, we basically have it. uh, though freezing trap could ruin our day. Freezing trap literally could ruin our day. We armor up. We slam this down, testing for. Okay, hey, that's actually pretty nice. Sanitize, pretty nice too. And from the depths, okay. One of those has to be freezing trap. I don't know which one's which, but one of them has to be. And then we armor up, bridge rift. We'll attack with the bigger one first. Bait and switch. Okay, that was not. I was really kind of hoping that would have been freezing trap. I don't really need to attack with anything. We'll just pass it, I guess. This is a hunter list that I actually would have loved if I hadn't done a death rattle list like right before the mini set came out. I would have probably done something easy this. Blackrock and roll, a little bit too late there. Okay, from the depths. I guess the draw power is fine. We could do this, because we don't really need Thaddius at all for this combo anymore. But then this gives us that. Oh, well, I mean, that does answer my question of what that was going to be. We need 2 cards for combo. We need Sanguine Depths to activate this. Oh man, that means we missed out on damage last turn. The other problem we're running into is the fact that they only are slamming down 1 minute at a time. We armor up Bridge Rift as a top deck. We sacrifice that. This should be a 6/6 no matter what. I almost want to make a copy of that and then have Rush too. I really don't like doing it like this, but we're going to. Oh wait, better idea. Do it like this. Okay, we need more cards than we did before for combo. We're probably just slamming down Thaddius next turn to slam down a big dude. So Course Rift. Yeah, let's slam down Thaddius, draw a minion. Odyn. That puts up another taunt. There was no preventing the order there. Do they actually have a response to Odyn? I'm not Odyn, Thaddius. This would be the one game where a hunter actually had an answer to Thaddius. Out of all, I'm just slamming down Odyn. I don't care. Please don't be something big. All right, you got an answer to Odyn. I mean, I guess freezing trap would. You know, I'm shocked we didn't get anything for riffs. Like, there are so many cards in this dude's list that I just don't understand why. Some of them I get, right? Fabled Stable Hand makes sense. Serenite, I guess, makes sense because you just want the big removal. Gain 3 armor. Really hoping that wasn't going to be freezing drop. Oh, shit. Okay. Sanguine Depths would be a real nice top deck. I will say that. Sanguine Depths would be great right about now. Because I do not like where my HP pool is against what looks like to be Handbuff Hunter. Okay, Sanitize is not Sanguine Depths. This doesn't... Wait, does this stack? I have no idea if this works. I might have just cost myself the game, but holy shit, Odyn stacks. Why didn't no one ever tell me that Odyn stacks? Huh? Excuse me? What? What in the world? Why the hell did they make him stack? If we lose this game somehow, I did not know he stacked. Why? Why would you make him stack? Blizzard? What in sweet hell were you thinking about that? Okay, time for a game against Mage. Let's see what they have in store. For us, it's probably going to be some type of Rainbow Mage, if I had to guess. Oh. If I have any type of big minions in my deck, they are always stuck to my hand. I mean, if I had to choose between 2 big minions to keep stuck to my hand, Odyn is probably the better one than Grom to have, just because I want to hit Blackrock and roll on Grom, which I know isn't always possible. I think we're just going to mulligan everything away here because it is Mage. We're probably not going to eat the Brawl, if I had to guess. Oh, goody. That is... I do need to remember this variant of the deck only Speaking of Grom, every single game, without fail, is stuck to my hand. It's like King Crush when I only run 2 or 3 beasts in the deck. For some reason, he's always stuck there too. So there are 40 cards using Hipster. That's curious. It's been a while since I've seen someone try to use Hipster. I guess it makes sense because then you can use like Ramith in order to get something really important off of it. Or you could also, it adds additional pools of magic that you might not normally have access to. I guess there are reasons why you don't want to run it. Okay, cover artist this early isn't good. Ignis also isn't really that good this early on. We're probably going to Forge, Sanitize next turn, and then Hero Power. It doesn't get rid of the things on board. Okay, that's going to get them the 4-cost AoE board clear, right? Imagine, oh, I mean, a little bit too late. There are times where I consider cutting it out of the deck. However, being able to do around 60 points of damage on a single turn is pretty strong. Okay, so we don't technically need the Blackrock and roll at all, so we could test for that, I guess. We could also use Sanitize, I guess. We could also test for ejection. Yeah, let's just use Blackrock and roll. I know that looks weird, but again, we have essentially full combo in hand minus the Battle Sworn, and Battle Sworns don't retain what buffs that you give them. So there's no point in actually keeping Blackrock and roll. Trying to remember what else is in the deck for Blackrock and roll to even matter in the long run. I guess Odyn wouldn't have been bad to hit with Blackrock and roll, but the majority of the minions in our deck are actually in our hand right now. Most of this deck is either A, draw power, well, minion wise, we should say, is either A, draw power, or B, perfect engine cards, such as Thaddius, Grom, and so on and so forth. There is actually an argument to be made. Instead of using Thaddius, we could maybe instead use Bone Lord. And then we could also cut out the cover artist, but then we'd have to figure a way to get rid of Bone Lord off the board. And that just seems like a headache. And also, Bone Lord would be even harder to get off of the board if we double the set lines of it whenever we do slam it down. Let's draw in our minion. Come on, give us... I mean, I'll take draw power. Draw power is always nice. Alright, so... I realize I haven't done anything with Mage. I've been wanting to cover Elemental Mage. I just... Every time I play the deck, it just doesn't feel strong enough. I mean, the last time it felt strong, but then I had another aggro deck come out the same week, and I don't really like doing aggro. It's been a while since we've done something wacky and combo oriented, so I wanted to do something here. I usually try to make a wide variety of different decks. I know for a fact that I usually have the policy of not covering a deck before I cover every other class first again. But recently, there's just been a lot of like rogue decks that have looked really fun. Warrior's usually pretty fun too. Hunter can be fun. There's just been a lot of decks that I'd rather play around with than Mage. Paladin, there's been a few Paladin decks. Earth Paladin looks fun too. Uh, I just already have put out 2 Paladin decks really back to back. All right, let's get rid of that. Perfect. So it's going to be objection probably. Honestly, yeah, let's oh, it was an objection. Okay. Getting brawl. Probably should have not went for the 5 cost. Probably should have went for the 10 cost, to be honest. Getting an additional draw for next turn isn't bad. We're one combo piece off of full combo. We got to be a little bit careful though, because Mage is notorious for being able to OTK. Let's Slam into the weapon, armor up a little bit more. Brawl is fine. Okay, so that makes me assume this is probably Ice Barrier. Okay, I guess they did randomly generate it, so it isn't someone being mad and running it in 2023. From the depths, okay. Oh, we're burning a card next turn. That could be a problem, because it really depends on what we burn. Ramith, okay. We know Counterspell is going to be one of them. But I think I play it into as it was Objection instead of Counterspell, which is dumb. Don't repeat what I do. I could be wrong. It's been a while. Okay, From the Depths being burnt is fine. Yeah, we did. We should have played that in the opposite order. I think we're just going to wham on their face. I need to keep them below 36. That's essentially our goal here. As long as they're below 36, we're good. And we're going to waste the weapon. I get it. We're wasting 2 charges of the weapon, but we don't want to burn something because we only have 5 cards left in deck. And given the fact that we have 5 cards left in deck, we're so close to the combo. I think we either Odyn or Brawl next turn. Okay, there's Faceless. Yeah, we should be able to survive, I think. That gets them down to 35, or well, 39. Trying to remember what polarity Thaddius is on right now. Because if it's even, we win. Or if it turns into even this turn, we're win. It isn't technically full combo, but it's close enough that I'll take it. Because Odyn will make our weapon basically be 6. So we're doing 6. That takes them down to 34, which is lethal range. And they're actually going after Odyn. Good, good, good. Get rid of Odyn for us, please. Come on, do it. Do it. I mean, we still have space, I'm pretty sure here. All right, so we are even. Now we're going to cover Thaddius's back like a great person would. Slam down Gromash, unleash the power of the Horde. Grom is definitely battle sworn here. 1, 2, 3 little angry green men. GG. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, if you watched my initial theory crafts for Fall of Ulduar, you know I had a very similar list to this in that video. However, that version of the list was more of a aggro deck with a late game OTK package, but I had a lot of issues with that version because it was very difficult to actually pull off the combo. Now, with this version, we had a lot better success rate of doing so, around a 50% win rate, which was actually incredibly good. Overall, after the inclusion of From the Depths, I was really happy with how the deck turned out. It felt incredibly consistent to pull off this combo, and is an easy deck for me to recommend you all try out. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.